January 17th, welcome back to the Moneyline grind where we make sports betting profitable. My name is Dame. You could call me Damian Munns. You could call me Mr. Free Money if you like. I give out research-based picks for sports pretty much every single day to help you guys turn your hobby or addiction into a profitable one. Not many people have a profitable addiction. I have a few more picks for you today, but let's recap how we did last night. Last night, of course, we got the job done. We made some profit, going 3-1, winning just a little bit over 2 units for the day. We needed Poole to get 4 threes. He finished with 3 threes, didn't play the fourth quarter. This is why we fade him. He's not a good team basketball player. Individually skilled through the roof, he's not a good team basketball player. We saw that last night. That's why they hooked him out of the game. And the Wizards almost came back. In fact, they covered the spread, which I said they would, and they covered the alt spread. I had one of those crazy parlays of 9.5 or 9 or something like that. We're going to go back to fading Poole. But anyway, Devin Booker over 27.5 points. He finished with 37. Another line we've been crushed. January, we've crushed some lines. It makes me feel like I need to kind of step ladder those lines a little bit. We needed a double-double from Amen Thompson, and that was plus 128. He gets the job done for a very nice win for us. I like this kid's game a lot. And then we had our ladder bet. Day one, it got a little sweaty out there. We took, the Wizards plus 16.5. That one, that's sweaty. They lost by less than 10. But the Rockets plus 10.5. I don't know what happened until the fourth quarter started, really, and Amen Thompson kind of just, or actually the second half, but Amen Thompson had a great start to that fourth quarter, got it within distance. I think it was a 5-point game at the end, but Jalen Green had a chance to tie it up and go into overtime, but just missed the three and turned into a foul situation. So we did great. We had great reads. We almost hit a couple of those parlays. We just needed a James Harden double-double, and we would have hit one that was about plus 1,200. James Harden, again, the Clippers are blowing out teams. He only needed 4 more assists or something like that, and doesn't really play much of the fourth quarter. So one of these days, he'll have to freaking play a full game's worth of minutes how he normally would, and we'll get him when we need him. Let's get into it. Now, last night, right after the games were done, I looked at the lines, and I did something that's very rare. I tweeted 2 bets the day before because I knew the lines would change. So if you were on our Twitter and you just got the notification set up, you've already check the book right now. They're offering you more money than what you bet. If you bet $10, they're probably offering you 15 to cash out. Because I took the Knicks at home minus 3.5. That is minus 5 now, and it is going to grow to about minus 5.5 in my opinion. This is minus 110. I put 1.5 units on this bad boy because I feel it's too low. Maybe Vegas is leaning towards Karl Anthony Towns not playing, but we already know DiVincenzo's not playing, and the Wolves need that for their offense and just some grit and to move the ball and extend the defense and all that good stuff. Knicks have too many solid options on offense, and they're at home. They're just not going to be able to stop the Knicks, the Wolves, that is. Even without Cat, they just don't have a chance, in my opinion. The Knicks are a way better team, and Minnesota has just kind of, they had a couple of lucky moments. I feel like people think they're better than what they are because of the past couple of years' success. Not on my watch. So Knicks minus 3.5, minus 110. I'll even take it at 4.5. Next, I like Denver Moneyline. Now, last night, this was plus 122. They're playing in Miami. I believe all of a sudden, the Nuggets are the favorite now. I think they're minus 1. Jokic and Gordon should be going tonight. I felt this last night that they should be playing tonight because they missed their last game. And when the Nuggets have them, they're elite. We're talking top offense, defense as far as like efficiency rating. I think Jimmy Butler plays after suspension, but the team, the Heat, might have gotten a little used to playing without him. The spacing, the rhythm, the timing, these are real things. How the ball moves. This is all real stuff that matters. So they might get to a rocky start in the beginning of the game, but we don't know how Jimmy's going to come out and respond. I do think he'll go out and compete, and if he gave us 90% of Jimmy Butler, we probably we'll just be happy, right? We're going to accept that because 90% of Jimmy Butler is a lot of skill and effort, and we won't even notice that he's holding back some because of whatever beef he has with Pat Riley. Keep in mind, if Jokic does not play, this bet is toast. Let's move on. LaMelo Ball over 30.5 points. This is -110. This is my pick of the day. Hornets taking on the Bulls, where LaMelo gets to play against his older brother Lonzo. And as a younger brother, I know what that means. I know what time it is. That means Melo's going to come out here jacking up shots. He's going to put up tons of shots. The volume will be there. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes 30 shots, and half of them are from three. But the lucky number here is we need about 25 field goal attempts. I'm not worried about that. This guy has the ultimate green light from anywhere. But in games where he shoots at least 25 shots in his last 9 games, he's done that 5 times, and 4 of those 5, he scored over 30 points. One was like a back-to-back to the Suns, who he just shot really bad. I love this pick, and I love this pick from the little brother, younger brother perspective. This is my bet of the day. Pick number 4, we're going to go rock with Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum double-double is getting good value here at +100, even money versus the Magic, who have some guys who could clean up some boards. Boston at home, Tatum is the big dog from Duke. Banchero's the little pup from Duke. So maybe we see some bumping and grinding pause down low, 2 guys just trying to lean on each other, show who's who. I always like Tatum on the boards. We've won plenty of money with him on the boards last season and maybe even the season before. He has 3 double-doubles in a row and 4 of his last 5. This is pretty easy for him. I like the chances and I love the odds there. Last pick, we are on day 2 of the ladder challenge. So first day, we did $15 to win 30. Today, we're going to do 30 to win 60. Although I am only counting these as single bets. So if you don't have the bankroll, I'm not dissing you. Just make it a 1-unit bet because we're counting them on the records as 1-unit bets. So if I win today, it would technically be like 2 units, but I'm only going to count it as 1 unit because I'm not in the skill of putting things consecutively. I'm in the skill of just choosing winners here. Anyway, let's take a look. I am taking the Pelicans first quarter over 27.5. That's the risky part of this bet, but I think the Pelicans have the firepower, especially if DeJounte Murray plays. But even without him, you have Trey Murphy, you have Zion. CJ can do some things. There's a couple other, role players that can put the ball in the basket. I think they could get to 28 points in the first quarter. And then I'm taking OKC alt line, the alternate line of -2.5. This is in Dallas after a big win against the Cavs. I don't think they fall off too much. I don't think they got too high on their horse from last night. And I think they come out focused. I really like the team's attitude and how they approach the game. And I think they'll be focused. I can put my trust in Oklahoma City to just play hard. They have a lot of guys who just play hard. And now we've entered the later part of the show. Please put the kids in the other room. It's time to get freaky with these parlays. Starting off light, I'm taking a Brunson and Edwards 30-point apiece parlay at +528. I'm going with these guys who take the most shots on their team in an arena that is electrifying and gets the best out of their athletes. Second one, not a parlay, but I love this pick, man. Listen, I'm heavy on LaMelo today. Just take him for my single bet. Don't take him for this, unless you got the bankroll. LaMelo, straight up, 40 points. That is +475. I threw a 20 on there because I want to see triple digits. I think he gets us 40 points. I think he's playing his older brother. He's going to do it. A 3-leg ultra risky one here. This is plus 11,847. We got a Porzingis double-double. LaMelo first field goal. So this bet could be cooked on the second possession of the game. LaMelo first field goal, 4-3. And then a Scotty Barnes double-double. Very risky. None of those guys are consistent in what I bet them for. And lastly, a ridiculous lay of 37,407. 5 legs. $2.50 wins you almost $1,000. $5 wins you almost $2,000. $20. Never mind. The only bet which you can afford. Here's what I got. 5 legs. Banchero double-double. Risky. Knicks money line, that's happening. Trey Murphy, 25 or more. That's not too hard for him. He's earned all the shots he takes, even with Zion in the lineup. Trey could score from all three areas. LaMelo, 45. Jokic, triple-double. And I would say Banchero's the weak link there. We need him to get those 10 boards. We need him to show up against his Duke buddy. Maybe you take these bets and you water them down and then you make your own. But these are ideas. We've come close the last couple of weeks. I've been throwing these ridiculous parlays. We did hit one that was kind of crazy. And we'll see where we land. I am confident with my 5 picks. You could just do that. You can make your money and enjoy a Friday night drink. Whatever you like to do, let's get this money.